There must be more to life than this with Michael Jackson was never conceived as an event at the time. We had the track, Freddie had brought this song in, we played around with it, recorded a backing track for it, but we thought, needs a little bit more work, whatever. So it was put to one side. One evening, Freddie's out with Michael Jackson. I think they're at Michael's house and he has a little studio there, and they go in and they say, oh, let's just try this. See what happens. And Michael's finding his way with the song. You can tell by listening to the outtakes. And that's all there was. And it did leak out to the public. There was a cassette version of both the takes, I think, out there on the internet for a long time, very low quality. But what happened was we were able to find the multitracks, firstly for the Queen sessions, and secondly for the sessions that the very informal sessions that Freddie did with Michael. So we were able to bring them together, get them all out, sort them all out, and with Pro Tools, stick them together. So we have a very interesting Queen version of There Must Be More to Life Than This, which you are not going to hear for quite a while because we've been negotiating with Michael's estate and they didn't want this track to go out for various reasons. So the version you will hear is a remix which has been done by William Orbit from the same elements, which I think is very nice because it sounds like we're all playing together. Actually, it's an illusion because we never were playing together. One of the nice things was in the Michael Jackson takes, they explored some different words, so we were able to bring those words back in. And in a sense, that made the song more complete for us because we always felt it wasn't quite finished in its old state, but now it is. But Michael loved Freddie, you know, he really regarded him as a kind of role model and he loved the band. Michael used to come and see us play a lot. I have some pictures of us with Michael backstage at Madison Square Garden about 1980 something. And he loved it. He was very excited. He liked the show that we put on. He liked our lights. He liked our lights so much that he pinched them. And he wanted to be rock. I think people very often don't realize that about Michael Jackson. But, you know, he really saw himself as a rock star, and he had all the elements, of course. You know, he did have that. And the fact that he used great guitar players on Beat It, for instance, shows that. You know, he's very much a rock personality. And our excursion from rock into dance, like the Hot Space album, is actually very similar to Michael's excursion from dance into rock, which happens about a year later. And I think it has a lot to do with his interaction with Freddie. He saw himself as this rock god rather than a pop god.